Hi guys, thank you for joining me for Sunday school today. Today we get to talk about the Doubting Thomas lesson. So before we start all of our lessons, we always do our highs and our lows. And my high is that the sun is out. I love it when the sun is out. And it's the weekend, so I really love that too. My low is for people who are feeling lonely and upset and depressed and anxious and who really just want some structure back in their lives. So that is my low, and my prayers are with those people. So let's start with our story. Today we are doing our Doubting Thomas story. So I will read and show you the pictures. The disciples, this was after Jesus died on the cross and then was resurrected again. The disciples were hiding in a house the night Jesus rose from the dead. They were afraid. Bam! They locked all the doors. Jesus came and stood by them. "Peace be with you," he said. The disciples looked up in surprise. Jesus showed them his hands and his side so that they would know it was him. The disciples were very happy. Again, Jesus said to them, "Peace be with you. God has sent me to you. Now it's your turn to go tell the rest of the world about me." Jesus breathed on them a very special way. He said, "With this breath, I will always be in your hearts, even when I'm in heaven. You now have the power to do things I've asked you to do." Thomas was the only disciple not there that night. When he got back, the others excitedly told him all about Jesus. "I don't believe you," Thomas said. "I'll believe when I can touch Jesus' wounds." A week later, Thomas and the other disciples were in the same house. Jesus came again and stood with them. "Peace be with you," he said. "Thomas," Jesus commanded, "come here. Give me your hands. Put your finger on the wounds in my hand. Put your hand by the wound in my side. Do not doubt anymore. It's time for you to believe." Thomas's eyes popped. "My Lord and my God," he exclaimed. Jesus answered him, "You believe because I'm here with you and you've seen me. Think of those who have not seen me, but believe in me anyway. You should believe, even if you can't see it for yourself." So in this story, Thomas doubts that Jesus was risen from the dead and that Jesus came back. Now, Jesus didn't get upset or angry or frustrated. Jesus not only understood, but also then gave Thomas exactly what he needed to believe. He gave him the proof. He let Thomas touch the wounds in his hands and on his side. It was a pretty cool thing Jesus did. Jesus understands when we have doubts or we have trouble believing. And that's great. It means that when we doubt, we can talk to Jesus and we can talk to our family and our friends and people at our church. And it's okay to doubt and it's okay to talk about it. So let's play a little game. Let's see if you believe me. So, do you believe I have a pencil under my desk? That one might be easier to believe. Yeah, I have a pencil. Do you believe I have a book on my desk? Probably. You just saw me put it over there. Do you believe I have a live dragon on my lap? Do you? Do you think I have a live dragon? Am I picking him up? What do you believe? Oops, he feels a little insecure. Here is my live dragon. Actually, it's a girl. She is a bearded dragon. You can see her back. She's actually pretty big, and she tends to like to sit on people's shoulders. So maybe we'll just finish this lesson with her on my shoulder. Was it hard to believe that I had a live dragon on my lap? Probably. That's not a common thing to have, is it? Jesus says it's easier if you see and believe, but we don't always get to see. So if we can believe without seeing, that's pretty wonderful. Jesus says we are then blessed. So for your game at home, see if you can get a paper bag or maybe a plastic grocery bag and put some things in it. And then go around to the people in your house and see if they can guess what's in there. Just by feeling it, not by seeing it. And see if they believe you when you tell them something's in it. For example, you might put a ball in the bag and you might tell everybody it's an orange. Will they believe you? Will they guess that it's a ball instead of an orange? Play the game. See if you can fool them and if they believe you. So let's end with our prayers and our blessings. So my prayer for you and everybody who is watching this is that you have peace and comfort. And anybody who is sick, I pray that you have a healing. I pray that the Lord continues to bless everybody who is watching this and who is unable to watch this. Amen. Blessings to you. Kids, bless your parents. Parents, bless your kids. I will see you next Sunday. Thank you for joining me for Sunday School.